What is going on, YouTube? This is Gavin21202, aka Gavin Orlandi, here bringing you an upload here on the earlier side of things, ladies and gentlemen. Did not have school today. The weather was cold. It's like -30 with the windshield. It's like -4 out right now. Just straight weather. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so I hope you guys are having yourself an okay morning so far. My morning's been okay. Haven't really done too much. Haven't eaten or anything. Just woke up maybe an hour or two ago. Haven't even been downstairs yet. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today. I promised that either yesterday or today I would be bringing you a WWE news video with 3 topics. So that's what I'm here to do, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys are going to love them all. You guys know how it all goes. Throw down in the comment section what your favorite topic was. And without any further ado, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said today, I hope you guys are having yourself a great morning so far. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news in regards to Hideo Itami. Now, for those of you who don't already know, I mean, most of you guys should know, which is why I was kind of debating on bringing you the topic today, because I was already aware. Most people had already known about the situation, but WWE has granted Hideo Itami his WWE release. Hideo Itami had asked about his release, and he had received it, unlike a bunch of other superstars that have been asking for releases and haven't been granted them. Hideo Itami has been granted his WWE release. It's believed, with the fact that Hideo Itami's been injury prone ever since he's been in WWE. He's been out on the shelf with injuries all of his career in the WWE, and, well, that's not a good thing for WWE. It seems as if WWE granting him release thinks that's not going to be a big loss for the company, although Hideo Itami does have to go through the traditional 90-day no-compete clause where he can't go to UFC. He can't go and fight anywhere or any other professional wrestling company on TV or be in their promotion in general for 90 days. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Hideo Itami, probably frustrations beginning to burn when he was put over on 205 Live, and that's where a lot of the guys, their frustrations begin to melt and burn. A lot of people that are on that show have been frustrated. Neville expressed his frustrations being stuck on that show since he came back to WWE from a return from injury, and the feud with Rich Swann started. But, yeah, a lot of superstars frustrated with being put in this one particular weight group class to wrestle in, and it's not, a lot of wrestlers aren't happy doing it. A lot of them like to compete. You know, Hideo Itami probably wants to compete against a guy like a Seth Rollins, a Dolph Ziggler, a John Cena. Those guys, they don't want to be stuck down the 205 Live all their career in the company and never have a shot at being WWE champion. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Hideo Itami, thank you, Hideo. Thank you for everything you've done. Amazing services for WWE, and hopefully you'll be back in the company someday again soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop right into the second topic. Here we go. The second topic is in regards to Renee Young. For those of you that don't know, Renee Young is the spouse of Dean Ambrose. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with that all being said, it is being said that Renee Young is not expected to leave the WWE alongside Dean Ambrose. Now, with that being said, a lot of people in the WWE work in the company without their spouses, without their husbands, without their wives, ladies and gentlemen. And now, WWE, although they have pretty much kind of inferred that Dean Ambrose will be leaving after WrestleMania, it does not seem Renee Young will be following in his footsteps due to the fact that Renee Young has turned down offers from many other sports companies, including ESPN, to stay in WWE. So I don't think right now it's being reported by Ringside News, which you can read down the link in the description below, that they do not believe that Renee Young will be following out the door with Dean Ambrose. It doesn't look like she'll leave now. Hell, maybe some point in the future after Ambrose leaves, if, you know, WWE starts giving her a hard time just because of the fact that Ambrose was gone. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen. But Renee Young, she's going in a good place with WWE right now. She's on the Raw commentary team. She's doing a pretty good job, so I don't think leaving right now would be the best thing for her. Maybe it's the best thing for Ambrose. Who hell knows? Maybe Ambrose, maybe he's retiring from wrestling. Maybe he's going to AEW. Maybe he's going to TNA. Who the hell knows, ladies and gentlemen? But all I can tell you is that what's been brought to me is that it does not look like Dean Ambrose's wife, Renee Young, will be leaving the company with him. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, excuse me, we're going to hop in right to today's video. We're going to hop right into the main event of today's video. Excuse me, I'm stuttering all over today in today's video. But ladies and gentlemen, This next topic is going to be something that you guys are going to want to hear about, so let's hop right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because this is for sure my favorite topic in the video. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are Brock Lesnar fans, it seems as if Brock Lesnar could be associating himself with 3 different companies for a new contract deal, and with that being said, it seems that Brock Lesnar is in talks with all 3 of WWE, UFC, and AEW. That is right, Cody Rhodes is All Elite Wrestling now has their eye on Brock Lesnar. Now, with that being said, Brock Lesnar being one of, if not the most box office draw in pro wrestling right now. The biggest draw that there is right now in wrestling. Imagine if Brock Lesnar went to AEW and faced Cody Rhodes, put on a show against the Young Bucks. Hell, Dean Ambrose goes to AEW, they do Dean versus Brock, Brock versus Jericho. Jericho said that he wanted Brock to come to AEW just so they could do that match. But with Brock nearing the end of his current WWE contract, which I believe he resigned last year around WrestleMania season, it is possible that WWE and UFC may come together to build up the Cormier fight, which has been rumored to happen for so long, and actually hasn't happened yet. Brock Lesnar, it was said that he was going to be gone training for a UFC return, and then he came back to WWE TV, and it seems as if he's the same thing. But ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar in talks with AEW, WWE, and UFC is absolutely, that's incredible. The fact that AEW has their eye on Brock Lesnar just speaks something, because I don't even know, ladies and gentlemen. Brock Lesnar going to AEW, that would be some loss for WWE, and I don't even know. The WWE could be the sinking ship in this battle if that's the way things end up going. AEW has said they're not trying to rebuild the Attitude Era, although that's what seems like it's going to end up being. If AEW gets Brock Lesnar in their hands and takes them away from WWE, all hell is going to break loose, ladies and gentlemen. So, we went over 3 historic-making topics today. Obviously, this last one being my most detailed and obviously my most interest in the video. You guys can actually go read about that more fully in the link in the description below of the video. You can read about all these topics further, ladies and gentlemen. After all these videos, there's always something that I ended up getting to in that entire article. So, it's not like everything in that article I can bring to you. So, go check it out for yourself sometimes. So maybe you guys will see something that I missed or I didn't put in the video, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that being said, I should say, you guys already know how this all goes. In order for me to bring you all the latest WWE news, rumors, headlines, and updates, I'm going to need you guys to like this video, favorite this video, share this on every social media platform that is humanly possible, and do me one last thing, and definitely subscribe. Thanks, guys. Love you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Wow.